What's up, movie crew? So, I went out a little bit on Saturday and picked up a couple things. And surprisingly enough, these were all fairly cheap movies. So, without further ado, I am going to show off everything that I picked up over the last few days, where I picked them up at. And in two cases, they are local, so I'm going to give them a little shout out once I get to that stuff. Before I get into anything, if you are new to this channel, my name is Luke, this is Let's Watch a Movie, and if you're into anything cinema and physical media related, you've come to the right place, so hit that subscribe button. Alright, so I went to Big Lots first. Normally I go over there and I will leave with a bag, but oddly enough, the thing I'm showing first is where I went last. So I picked up secondhand lions. I am going to be honest with everyone. I know nothing about this movie. I saw that it's got Michael Caine in a starring role, so I was like, you know what? I'm going to check it out. Might even be watching it sometime in the coming week, given that it is not that long of a movie. And this was $3. Also, since this is one of the few, we've also got some disc artwork. Don't really get that much these days. Another one that I looked up because I thought I owned it, but according to blu-ray.com, I don't own it. So I picked up Unsane. Again, I thought I had this movie, but when I checked, turns out I don't. It was $3 on Blu-ray. And to anyone watching this channel that doesn't have a Blu-ray player and you go to Big Lots and you see this, go on ahead and just get the Blu-ray instead of the DVD because it includes the DVD. I don't know why, but for some reason, people don't always check that. So, you don't have a Blu-ray player? Still get the Blu-ray combo pack because you get the DVD and you get the digital copy. So, you still got more ways than one to watch the movie. Alright, I went to Best Buy on Friday. I know I said I was going to do a new release video. I will explain it in Tuesday's video why that didn't happen. Anyway, my local Best Buy now has a section for horror movies given that Halloween is right around the corner. So I looked at some of the stuff they had and I picked up 2 movies. I picked up Underwater. I am going to be honest with everyone, I have actually heard this movie does not suck. So I thought, you know what? It's $8.99. I'm going to go ahead and check it out. If it sucks, I'm sure I could probably either put it on eBay or do a giveaway or something like that. I've already got plans to watch this tonight, so in my What I Watched for September video, expect something involving the movie Underwater. Alright. A lot of people have been posting on Instagram and Facebook that their local Dollar Tree stores have been getting in movies. I am not one of the locations where stores were getting movies. And I'm kind of on this kick right now where I want to add some Shudder titles to my collection. And Best Buy had one in stock that I didn't have. And that is The Dark and the Wicked. I've heard pretty good things about this movie. Definitely looking forward to watching it. And it's from the same person that made the first Strangers movie. And both Strangers movies aren't bad. And it's got a slip. So, Dark and the Wicked. Alright, so I went to a new bookstore in my area called Neverland Books, Books by the Pound. There's 2 locations that I know of. I will have their social media info in a pinned comment down below for anyone that follows this channel or even my main channel, Writer434, to anyone that wants to check out this particular bookstore. I liked it. Customer service was great. I got a bunch of books I'll be showing off on Writer434 later on. But they also had movies. They had VHS tapes for $0.25 a piece. CDs were 50 cents a piece, and all movies, DVD, and Blu-ray were $1 each. And I managed to find 2 Blu-rays and 1 DVD. So the first one I picked up was Brooklyn's Finest. Gonna be honest, I've never seen this movie. I don't know much about it. But I thought, you know what? It's got a good cast. It's got Richard Gere, Don Cheadle, Ethan Hawke, and Wesley Snipes. So I'm expecting it to be at least decent. Not to mention, I only paid $1. Las Vegas. So this was actually still wrapped in the plastic, and I got it for $1. I could be wrong. I think I watched this when it was on DirecTV when they were doing their $2.99 pay-per-view stuff. So I think I've already seen it, and if I have, I remember thinking this wasn't a bad movie. However, that has been a while, and again, this was only $1. And if I remember correctly, it does have a digital copy, so let me get that out of the way. Just like the other movie, this one has some disc artwork. And finally, I picked this one up because I wanted to give myself a reminder of what I thought of the movie when I first saw it, because I don't think I've seen it since I was a teenager. And the last few times that I started feeling nostalgic and spent money on a steelbook going, oh, I remember this. And then I watch it and it sucks. So, that being said, they had a copy of The Ring on DVD. Again, I was a teenager when I last watched this, so I wanted to get this while it's $1. That way, if I don't like it, I don't end up spending all that crazy money on a steelbook. Yes, the steelbook looks nice, but I've also bought a couple steelbooks recently thinking, yeah, I remember this movie, I love it, and then I'm reminded of how generic the movie is or how bad the movie is. So I'm going to be a little responsible here. And finally, this one is also another local place in my area called Bookshop on the Avenue. This case, I bought just movies because I got over there right before they closed, and the room where the movies were is right there next to the door, so it was pretty much, I bought these and then they were getting ready to close. So, to anyone that else follows the book channel, the books I'm going to be showing off are just from Neverland. But first, we've got The Whole Truth with Keanu Reeves. Never seen it before. I'm pretty sure this one falls under the same categories like replicas, where it's probably just something that sucks and he just did it to either fulfill a contract or knowing some of the reasons Keanu's done movies before, he's friends with someone behind the scenes. Because I cannot picture him playing a defense attorney all that well. No offense, Keanu. Now here's a movie I own on Blu-ray, 4K, and 4K Steelbook. So you're probably wondering why I got The Punisher on DVD. The extended cut is only available on DVD. This adds an additional 17 minutes to the movie. It has some special features that I don't think are on the Blu-ray or 4K. Well, I know they're not on the Blu-ray. The Blu-ray is just the movie. But this is the only way you can get the extended cut of the movie. So I thought I would go on ahead and get it because it was only $1.95 and I don't have the extended cut in my collection. And finally, I'm thinking about doing something with this and the other version that I talked about in one of my previous videos. They had a special on their horror movies and TV shows. So I picked up Stephen King's The Shining. I am aware that this is not that good. However, one of my biggest complaints with the Stanley Kubrick movie is that it strays too far from the book. This does not. So I'm going to torture myself and give myself a refresher on this particular title. But that is everything I picked up over the weekend. Again, I'm going to have social media links in the description below for Neverland Books and Bookshop on the Avenue. And as always, if you are new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. You like what you see, leave a thumbs up. Comment down below what you have picked up this week. But that's going to do it for this one. Thank you all for watching and tune in next time.